Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty BX-Power, and once again I bring you a 1 vs 1 videocast. Finally, it has been quite a long break, and I wanted to tell you why this break occurred, but I actually realized that it would be too boring for you guys. I mean, who on earth would like to do two things at once? The first one is watching a Starcraft 2 videocast, and the second thing, listening about a boring life of some kind of nerd that is making this videocast. So I guess you do not need to know anything about that, this boring newish nerd-like life, even though it is not that boring, but the reason why I was not making this videocast was pretty boring, so I guess I'm not going to go any deeper inside it and just focus on the replay instead. So we got two players as usual in every 1 vs 1, and for some reason I cannot stop to saying that we have two players somewhere. I mean, it's so obvious and I still keep mentioning that, so I guess it is stronger than me. So anyway, going back into the game, the first one is Dignitas Sea of. I know that this is not the way I'm supposed to pronounce this guy's nick, or maybe it actually is, I have no idea. I have seen some videocasts with this guy, I simply cannot manage to remember it. I have no idea why, do not ask me, I just can't, and that's my problem, and you have to live with that. Or not watch this videocast, I mean, I do not really care. Actually, I do care, but I hope that you do not. So, we've got Seof on the one side playing as Returner, and his opponent playing as Zeg, and this is Cats. And apparently he's yellow, so this was a scheduled matchup, this was not a quick game. I mean, how many times you got yellow in 1v1? Never, because everyone can play as blue or red. And in my opinion, this is discrimination of other colors. I mean, seriously, why blue and red? I mean, I love blue, even more I love dark blue, and even more than that, I love super dark blue. Or even more than that, I like blackish blue. And I kinda enjoy red in some schemes if it is a really nice red. But seriously, red blue? Nah, not really. I mean, it could be at least random, not always red-blue, it is sometimes kinda annoying. I mean, in 1v1 you cannot confuse your color with your opponent's color, right? Unless you're both blue, which happens in 2v2s, which is kinda stupid, but still it is quite a big probability that you will not mix yourself with your opponent. So yeah, that's the only rant I wanted to make right now. And also I wish so much there would be white or pure black color in this game, but unfortunately there isn't. I remember quite a lot of those topics in the beta forums of Starcraft 2, but still we didn't get either black or white, and this is making me sad. I mean, I would love to see why actually there is no black or white. I mean, there probably is a reason why we didn't get it, but I don't get the reason. So apparently, as you can see, Seof is going for a fast Hellion and I'm sorry I have to move my microphone because I could not see the bottom of my screen. Maybe I just... No, I cannot move the monitor. Actually, it is my force, sorry. Excuse me for a second, I just had to clear up some stuff, and okay, I guess that I'll just not see this part of the screen. It is not too important anyway, and I mostly can remember if something is armored or not. So yeah, let's go with the build orders. As you can see, Katz is going for his Cryptomore as soon as possible with the very first side points that his queen have, which means that he needs this highway ASAP, which probably also means he will need to have, he'll try to get some kind of early harassment going. Oh, and this Krypton is about to die. Yes, it did die. Oh, this was surprising. I mean, it is armored structures, so how could it go down to a Hellion? Nah, I'm just making jokes of the fact that it is armored with 0 armor, so it is kind of silly, in my opinion. So as you can see, yeah, 2 random Hellions and a wolf statue that got in the way. Apparently sitting on top of the Zelnegator, just chilling out, drinking their cups of tea, and just waiting for those Zegings to own them, because they're probably going to are they? Well, now they have speed, so they might actually deal some nice damage. Yeah, they are going to own one of them, the other one is also being owned, and the last one is going to get owned as well, because it is just too slow for those Zergings. And actually it is not, it is running back into the base, and it forced those Zergings to run away. I mean, who cares about the life of the Zergings, so it was still not much of a trade, losing 2 Hellions to, how many? 2 Zergings? 3, even though this is still not much of a trade. even if they would cost equally, and they actually do not, but I think everybody knows this. So as you can see, Katz is going for his armor ASAP, he's also going for Roach Warren, and he just got his tier 2, so he's apparently now going to do something with this tier 2, but I'm still not sure what he is going to do with that. He just got it, so he would probably do something later about it. Meanwhile, as you can see, Seov is protecting his expansion with two bunkers, both filled with those epic marines that have the guns, and they are always able to use them. I mean, they just have to point and click on the button and everything blows up. I mean, in theory at least. I was never a marine, so I'm probably too stupid or too smart, which would be nice for a marine's life. Actually, I still might become a marine, so maybe I shouldn't say this. Yeah, I shouldn't say this. But no, I doubt so. Even if I somehow, for whatever reason, join the military, which is very unlikely, I'm probably going to be a pilot rather than a marine. So this is another off-topic that I just made. I promised today to not make any off-topics, and look at this. How many things have I actually told you about the actual game? Well, there is a very interesting creep highway that right now Katz is preparing, so it means he's going to try and make this road push as fast as possible, and it is going to be extraordinarily fast because of this creep highway. I mean, and additional speed is going to be added because of this gyro reconstitution that is going to add those routes quite a lot to speed, and also they are going to be upgraded with armor, so they're going to have this additional punch. However, as you can see, Seov is having his force here, and I cannot really talk as Schwarzenegger because I'm from Poland and there are not too many people in Poland that I can talk as Schwarzenegger. Actually, no, I remember that I once did talk like a Schwarzenegger, and I almost got my mate crazy when I was talking like him for an hour. But this was the only time in my life, and probably oh man, this is a lot of those roaches that are right now going in for the kill, gonna annihilate every single marine in those bunkers, and also use their power on some of those SCVs. Now they're going for the siege tank, it will not stand a chance, and now the last single hammer of the freedom that is now gunning Seov from defeat. Utter defeat is this fort that is being repaired by those SCVs, and those routers are not focus firing, so it is going to be repaired to full health in no time. While, as you can see, Seov is losing his expansion protection and lost both his bunkers, both quite a lot of his SCVs, but now is in a better position as he's got his powerful 4 in the position and is just able to rain fire upon those nasty routers that we all hate and love. And actually, I have no idea why I added the word love to it, but I guess we do. So, as you can see, both players are equal in the way of upgrades. I mean, there's 001 and 021. However, that said, the attack upgrade for 4 is much better than armor upgrade for road. At least, yeah, it is definitely better. So, and it is cheaper too, so I shouldn't even mention that, as I might actually make myself look like a noob. And as you can see, Seov is apparently going for a tank or force power in this game, as he sees that his opponent is going for a lot of roaches that are right now going into for the kill, and this siege tank was killed in a 2 headshot, and actually those was not either a headshot or a 2. So I have no idea why I told this stupid grammar thinking that it was not grammatical at all. And as you can see, Seov did get quite a lot of Hellions on the battlefield. I have no idea if he's planning to micro. No, he's not planning to micro at all. He's just going to waste them as a meat shield, but more probably he's just going to use them to harass. But because as you can see, the initial pre-igniter, it sounds so wise when I say it. Initial pre-igniter is igniting pre-initially before you ignite something. Yeah, that sounds manly. So the initial pre-igniter is about to finish, and then I expect those Hellions. Wait a minute, what on earth? It seems like Katz is actually getting his gold explosion, and I just noticed it, and you probably can see that by my reaction. Wow. So Katz is apparently just trying to make sure that Seov does not get out of his base while he's getting the economic advantage for his own. As you can see, those are just are not